Coach Prime had a press conference today at 1 p.m. Eastern, and he obviously discussed the news that Coach Prime was diagnosed with a cancerous bladder tumor in April and had the bladder removed. And he has now cured the cancer after several surgeries. And instead of chemo, he decided to remove the entire bladder. And from what I understand, he didn't want to do chemotherapy during the season. They created a new bladder from his intestines, Matt. That's a lot to. That's really, really tough to hear and tough to go through. I can imagine for Prime. But Matt, what was your reaction to just hearing that news and all that Coach Prime has been dealing with health-wise over the last few months?
Well, I mean, it confirmed fears that we all knew he was sick, just didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Just this guy is tough as nails, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, just all he has to deal with the blood clots and losing appendages, and I mean, he never complains, he never bitches. He's always got a smile on his face when it comes to this kind of shit, and it's inspiring. So, I'm glad he's okay. I don't know if I could be more. He's a friend on top of being the coach at CU. So I'm glad my friend's okay. I'm glad my guy's okay. And there's a lot of these fucking cowards out here that use this opportunity to try and feel like he was going to quit on us and he was going to walk away. And it's funny, like everybody keeps talking about it, and all he does is keep like doubling down. And I think this is the kind of thing that can inspire his team. It can inspire his coaches. 100%. It can inspire the fan base. It can it can just think about throughout the history of this school, the guys who've had to deal with stuff like this. Sal Lessie had stomach cancer. They saw what that inspired a group of men to do.
Yep.
When I was there, Coach Mack, our DB coach and our co-defensive coordinator, if you will go watch the 02 season, everybody's got a Mack patch on their chest. Well, Coach Mack, died of cancer in the middle of coaching us. And it was heartbreaking, but it was something everybody could rally behind. And, Coach Prime beat this, and, he beat it down, and he didn't look for anybody to pat him on the back. He didn't look for any sympathy. He didn't use it he didn't weaponize it when it first happened to like get sympathy clicks.
Yeah.
He waited until he was healthy and it was gone to tell everybody what was going on. And to be honest with you, I mean, on the toughness scale right now, it goes Chuck Norris and Coach Prime. I mean, what the fuck? This guy is. I'm blown away. So I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah, resilience, Matt. And I mean, it's extremely tough to deal with at his age, already having gone through the medical issues he's gone through over the years. Like Lucas mentioned in the chat, 14 surgeries in the last 4 years. 14 in the last 4 years, Matt.
Like, if he didn't love this shit, why would he keep doing it?
Exactly. And he talked about in his press conference how he never lost the faith that he was going to come back and coach again despite the circumstances, Matt. And, resilience pays off. And I'm really glad he overcame this, Matt. I want to go ahead and show his two doctors and him at the press conference what he actually was diagnosed with and what he overcame, Matt. Take a listen.
Robot-assisted laparoscopic bladder removal and creation of a new bladder. And I am pleased to report that the results from the surgery are that he is cured from the cancer.
You can clap, it's okay. Rick was aware of what was transpiring, and he's been A1 and down there, just a blessing. Came to Texas to see me as well. But this was not an easy task.
Yeah, Matt. Well, there you have it, Matt. Like Daryl Hopkinson in the chat says, and Prime says, God is good, and that's real. I'm glad Matt, Coach Prime overcame this, Matt, and I mean it's that is extremely removal of the bladder. Coach Prime talked about in the press conference the difficulties going to the bathroom and how it's kind of changed. I mean, I can only imagine what he's dealing with. He's brought up having porta potties on the sideline in practice and in games. I mean, that's a really real scenario, and so that's I mean, he's what I will say. I think he's sacrificing a lot by the decision he made instead of chemotherapy. From what I understand, I don't he didn't want to go through chemotherapy in the season, so he decided to remove his entire bladder, then creating a new one. He wanted to coach, man. If there's any doubt, I think this has to prove it, like, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is the thing that people have to walk away because of. This is cancer. This is walking. You have to take a leave of absence. You have to walk away. He took he just went home for 2.5 months and beat it and came back.
Yep.
So, you always worry about it coming back and things like that. But again, Coach Prime has overcome. So this guy is pretty incredible, and I'm glad he's okay. And that this is something that I'm sure that they're going to rally behind, and the team's going to rally behind. And again, like we said about, I don't know, 2 years ago, if he's got 8 toes and he's dealing with blood clots and all this other shit he's dealing with, and you can't find a way to get on the field, this is a toughness thing, and your coach might be the toughest guy in the damn field.
Yeah, 100%, Matt. And it's just, there were literally reports, Matt, that came out probably an hour and a half before the press conference saying he's stepping down. And I'm just on Twitter. I'm sure you saw it. I'm like, God damn, guys, really? Are we this gullible?
People are doubling down on them just being right. So their tweet's going to be right. It's like placing a bet. So I bet he's going to step down. Why would he wait until now to step down? Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. But I'll tell you what people are rooting for. Like, it's amazing. It's still amazing to me that everyone's still rooting for the man's downfall, for CU's downfall. Like, fucking Colorado lives in people's heads, bro. Coach Prime lives in people's heads. Like, he just, for real. The Colorado community lives in people's heads. It's incredible to me, folks that are just too soft to handle the community. And it's, man, every time something happens or there's a little bit of adversity, the true colors show.
100%. And Matt, Bucky posted a video on Coach Prime's Instagram last night. He also posted it on Well Off of Coach Prime, kind of going over the scenario of having to write a will, Matt, back in May here. I wanted to show this just to give some perspective on the situation to those watching. Take a listen, Matt.
Mentally, emotionally. Last night was tough. Yesterday was tough. Because I had to make a will. That's not easy at all. To think that you may not be here. But you want to make sure everybody's.
God is good, and he prevailed in a battle he overcame, like Bucky said last night. Matt, what are your thoughts and reaction to seeing that?
It's some stuff is probably better not put on film, but at the same time, that's what everything's on film. So, it's everything I've already said about Coach Prime can just be reiterated here. I don't understand these fucking people that are like mad at him for doing a press conference telling everybody what's going on. We've literally been asking him what's going on for 4 months.
Like,
I don't care if he takes an hour and 40 minutes to do the press conference, you dickless piece of shit. Let him tell everybody what's going on. It's Deion Sanders also. Like, when he sat up there and told everybody what was going on, he's not just the coach at CU. Like, you have to understand that there's a lot of other people that loved him way before he got to Boulder. So it's a huge announcement for a guy who's revered all over the country for his athletic ability and coaching ability and everything else he does. And it was what it was. And look, I'm sure that there's the fucking resident hater who's angry that he took time out of their day to talk about himself because they hate themselves. Let's just be real, man. Like, all these miserable fucks out here that can't. It's not everybody's fault who's not a miserable fuck that you're one. So not everybody has to play the miserable fuck game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to sit here and listen to your miserable fuck bullshit.
Yeah.
Stop. Just leave it alone. Be glad the guy's healthy and he gets to keep taking steps. That's awesome.
100%. And he also mentioned in the press conference that he didn't tell Shedeur or Shiloh about this cancer either, Matt. So it's just, I mean, it's a tough scenario, but he overcame it and overcame the battle.
He didn't tell his boys that he was sick.
No, I don't think he didn't. He said he didn't tell Shedeur or Shiloh. Bucky was with him, but Bucky, from what he said on Well Off, he said he went down there as his son, but Prime said he said Prime wanted him to document it. So it's interesting.
Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed off if my dad didn't tell me he had cancer.
Yeah,
but he's not my dad, so that's not my business. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's move forward, Matt. I'm glad Coach Prime has overcome this. And Matt, Coach Prime returned, obviously, to Boulder yesterday. And first team meeting in Colorado training camp, Matt, is underway here. Here you see him in the front with the Louis bag in the front there. But Matt, can't wait for another massive season of Colorado Buffaloes football ahead.